Alright, what's good, y'all? I'm back with another video. Today, I'm doing the heaviest shoes in my sneaker collection. The last video was the lightest shoes, so it's only right I do the heaviest. Honestly, this list has everything that you expect. A lot of Adidas shoes, and then a lot of LeBrons. And it's the 10 heaviest shoes in my collection, but like the top 2 or 3 were a little bit over average weight. I don't really keep a lot of boats in my little collection over there. For the most part, I actually like a lot of shoes on this list. But before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna see what's the heaviest shoes in my collection. If you weren't tuned into the last one or you don't remember what the average weight of a basketball shoe is for my size, it's 370 grams to about 400 grams. Now I'm gonna start with the lightest shoe on this list and then work my way up to the heaviest shoe on the list. To start, we have the Anta Kai ones, barely coming in over average weight at 410 grams. Shout out Kicks Crew, they sent me like 4 pairs of these. They sent me 5, but one of them ended up getting sent to an old address and I lost them. Sucks to suck, I mean it happens, but hey. I hooped in these a lot when I first got them. I have a couple different colorways and they all performed really well. They are a little bit higher off the ground for a Kyrie, but other than that, I think they're a solid shoe. I'm not gonna lie, some pretty crazy clips in these. I was hooping with Mecca, Ray, and Grady. When I first got these, I caught a lob from half court from Mecca. A smooth little hezzy, got me a little buck. You know, solid day in the office. These are still super limited right now though, so pretty hard to get, but if you tune in for the release when they drop, you should be able to get them. Alright, so next on the list is what used to be my favorite hoop shoe all time. Still one of the heavy hitters and definitely in like my top 3, Nike GT Cut 1. These are coming in at 415 grams. Again, barely over average weight, but I love the heel to toe transition on these shoes and the cushioning in them with the Nike Zoom Strobel. Really wish Nike put that cushioning setup in a lot more of the other shoes, but hey, it's what it is, man. Shoes are super limited because they dropped during COVID, and I'm assuming that has something to do with why they didn't produce that many colorways. So resale on these brand new is anywhere from like 400 and up, maybe all the way up to 1,000 depending on the colorway. I actually haven't worn these in a minute because I've been doing a lot of different sneaker reviews and stuff, so I might have to break these out soon, maybe tomorrow. Go follow my main page, TC2TV. I'm playing like a celebrity game for the WNBA All-Star Weekend, so gotta find out what shoes I wear. Up next on the list, we have the LeBron 1 or the LeBron Nike Air Zoom Generation is what they're calling it now. I actually really like these shoes. I remember when I saw LeBron debut them at like Summer League a year or 2 ago in this colorway. I don't know if this is the original colorway or not. Not gonna lie, I was a little too young for all that. I've said it once and I've said it again. I'm a huge fan of purple on hoop shoes. I even wore these when I played slam ball for most of the season. I rotated shoes a lot, but this is one of the heavy hitters I wore to practice in games. I also wore these recently in the pickup run that I played in. If you wanna go check that out, TC2TV. I don't know why I pointed that way this way. There we go, put it right here. I think it's a solid shoe for it to be LeBron's first Nike shoe. Ventilation isn't the best, but other than that, it gets the job done for me. And I told y'all there's a lot of LeBrons on the list, so up next we have another LeBron, one of my favorite LeBrons all time. Actually, I would put this as my favorite LeBron all time. A Nike LeBron 10. If I could get this in every colorway, I would. The only issue is they're so old now, unless they Pro Show these, I don't know if y'all be able to see it, but the sole is just separating on them. My other pair, the right shoe, the whole heel is like hanging off. I wore them probably 3 times, got them brand new, and yeah, the glue just gave out on me. I didn't even really do anything crazy dunking or hooping wise. These are coming in at 430 grams, which I don't mind a little bit over average weight shoe if everything else on the shoe is solid. So the cushion, the traction on these, and I just love the style of the upper. It's such like a unique design to me, especially they always added like a cool little picture here. It was different on each colorway. And the colorways are fire. I had these in high school. Retail price was a little high though. I think it was like $220, $240, which when they came out 10 years ago, it was low-key crazy high. I think my dad like made me put in some extra bread to get them because the average hoop shoe was like $150 for like a really nice pair. So I had to save up a little bit of bread to get them. But I had the pure platinum colorway when I was in high school and I loved them. If I can get my hands on a pair of what the LeBron 10s, I would definitely be doing that. But they're going for like 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 plus. So maybe one day, man. Next on the list, surprise, surprise, another pair of LeBrons. We have the LeBron 11s. I honestly don't even know why I got these. I never even had a pair of LeBron 11s when they originally came out. After the 10s, I kind of really stopped liking the LeBron series. But I found the what does on eBay for like $120 or something like that. I think bro was trying to get rid of them. And as you can see, condition on them is amazing. Traction is cool. I went and shot around in these recently. Low-key, this might be a solid shoe to wear tomorrow in that type of game. A little influencer game with some OG LeBrons. Imagine they just ripped in half though, that would be really bad. They definitely are a little bit heavy, but they feel comfortable to me. Love the court feel on these. With the array of colors and colorways on the shoe, I feel like it makes it look less bulky, but a lot of the basic colorways of this model I felt like just looked huge and bulky, you know, I wasn't a fan of. And alright, we're almost off the LeBrons for this list. LeBron 11's weighing at 435 grams, and we have the LeBron 9s. We just went 10, 11, 9. With the 9s coming at 440 grams, they are really relatively the same in terms of weight. Now we're starting to get a little bit over, like, damn, these are kind of heavy. I do feel like a big reason that the LeBrons are heavier than a lot of other hoop shoes is because they're Nike's premium series, so they add a lot of premium materials like the carbon fiber weave, some intricate details on the inside and outside with the pull tab. They have a Galaxy carbon fiber shank. They have like internal ankle padding as well. A lot of LeBron models are like mid to high top, so that's a lot of extra materials. I had a pair of these when I was younger too. It was in like that black Miami Heat colorway. Loved them to death. One of my favorite shoes as well. I'm definitely gonna be breaking these out soon to hoop in as well because I think these are super clean. I got them for like $100 on StockX. I do think these are a little stiff, especially in like the cushioning setup, but hey, hopefully they break in a little bit better over time. And the LeBron 9 Galaxies are coming in at 5th on the list. Number 4 on the list, we have Kobe's first signature shoe with Nike. By the looks of these, bro, they just look like boats. I'm not gonna lie, they kind of feel like boots when I'm playing in them. People say they feel good when you break them in over time, but it's just such a clunky feel. But they did use a lot of premium materials on the shoe, which probably made it a lot heavier than it should be, with the carbon fiber going around the heel, which I don't really know the point of because there's not really any like special lockdown that's gonna happen with that there, like a cotton or whatever, but feels premium, feels good. Then it has a leather upper. Definitely did not go cheap on this model, and you could see it in the weight for sure. Got these for a low and thought it would be cool to do a comparison of Kobe's first shoe with Nike versus Kobe's last numbered shoe with Nike, the Kobe 11s. If you want to go check that out, look at my shorts and you can go find that video. I don't really know if these will get much wear, but I did think they're a cool shoe, and maybe I'll break them out on like the slam ball court or something like that, because I do prefer heavier shoes when I'm playing slam ball. I did say there was a lot of Adidas shoes on the list, and I haven't shown you any yet. And yeah, it's a really bad sign because we're into the top 3 of the heaviest shoes I have in my collection. And the craziest part is most of these shoes on the list are older models. These are all basically brand new models at Adidas, and they are all the heaviest shoes in my collection. All of these are heavier than Nike Foamposites. I believe all these are heavier than Jordan 11s. Yeah, these are just heavy. Number 3 on the list, Harden Volume 8. Honestly, I think the design is kind of interesting, and I feel like the Hardens play really flat. Like the way the outsole is constructed, there's not really like a roll of your foot on it as much on these as much as the 7s, but they're a cool shoe. When I first saw them wear this colorway, I thought it was super fire. It just had a mix of orange and pink, which I haven't really seen in a hoop shoe before. I was like, yeah, I gotta get this colorway. I got them. I wore them quite a lot when I first got them. Then the initial shock factor wore off, and I was like, damn, I'm not putting these on no more. And not to mention, the sock liner is cool. I also love hoop shoes with a sock liner. I feel like it adds a nice little touch to the shoes. And since I have like slim ankles, when that grips my ankle, I feel like it makes the shoe look really cool. But this inner part right here, when I'm making cuts and stuff like that, digs into my ankle, and I had like a scab on the inside of my ankle from these shoes. I don't know if that's just me, but if you're a shifty player and you play really laterally, because I ran a couple ones in these shoes, it might be an issue. I was one of the main reasons I stopped wearing them, because I literally got a cut in the inside of my ankle, and every time I wore them, it was just digging into it more and more, and it kept opening. These are basically going into retirement. But number 3 on the list, though, coming in at 470 grams. Whew, that's heavy. All right, we got number 2 on the list, coming in at 480 grams. Not gonna lie, I picked these up, and I did a little bicep curl. I can get some good work in with these. The Harden Volume 7. Not gonna lie, I wore these to go work out with my guy Jordan one day. I'm like, you know, these are a cool color. I haven't worn these in a while. Let me go do a little hoop workout in them. It was a mistake for sure. That's on Fridays. My guy Jordan always makes everybody run 2 laps around the gym to finish out the day. It was timed. I forgot. I made the time. I was like the first or second person to finish. But that whole time I was running, I'm like, bro, I'm never wearing these again. Not to run it, at least. Like maybe on a light day or maybe shoot around. But bro, when I'm running, I just feel like my feet is low-key like slapping the floor. I already got flat feet, but this time it really wasn't my fault. The bottom of this shoe just feels so flat when you're playing and hooping them. And a lot of y'all gassed us up saying this was the best Harden, best Adidas hoop shoe ever. I do think it's cool having the puffer material and everything, stock liner. And it's my favorite color in a hoop shoe. They felt like bricks that whole time I was running them laps. Just stomping, bro. It was ugly. Definitely regretted wearing them that day. Number 2 on the list. Second heaviest shoe in my collection. I got a pretty big collection, so I'm gonna say second heaviest shoe out there. Surprise, surprise. I'm sure a lot of y'all could have guessed what was next on the list. A lot of fan favorites, and I actually really like this shoe. They're dropping a low top on my birthday, which is today probably when you're seeing this video. So I'm gonna get those, gonna do a review, gonna do one in the shorts, and I'm gonna do a full review on them as well because everybody says this is the shoe of the year. But the weight is the issue for certain people. You know, if you're a little smaller, a little shifty, or you're not as strong, this shoe could be an issue. I have had people tell me too that the shoe like kind of weighs them down or makes them tired over time, like they get tired quicker. I don't know, but it's the AE1. I think it's a beautiful shoe, very interesting design, and I love when brands do cool and different things on their hoop shoes. Made some pretty solid colorways, but they made them extremely limited. But the AE1s are coming in at 505 grams, bro. That don't make no sense. I don't know what the hell they was doing with the shoe, but once again, a lot of these are high tops, so maybe just that extra material of making a shoe a little bit taller is adding to that weight factor. Not unacceptable for a shoe, because I actually like them. I would still go hooping them and everything like that. I also do lift a solid amount. But traction on these is amazing, 10 out of 10. I'd say court feel is alright. Definitely don't have any issues with lockdown. But my recommendation for this shoe though, if you're a big guard, I'd feel like you'll rock out on these, but like small forward and up. Or if you got a little bit of weight on you. I'm very interested to see how the lows perform though, because if they're the exact same shoe with less weight, bro, might be getting rid of my highs and just copping all the lows. Hopefully they drop some smooth colorways. But I'll catch y'all on the next video. I'm out of here. If you stayed the whole time, you must have liked the video, it must have been interesting. You might as well drop a like now. Make sure you subscribe, turn post notifications on as well. And if you have any ideas or videos that you want to see in the future, just let me know and I'll be happy to make them for y'all. Just make sure you tune in. But I'll catch y'all, I'm out of here.